Hour got to work out.
I don't know why this is on the shower. Yeah, draw that blood.
Hey, Annie.
Everybody, I'm telling you, everybody knows. Commenting on the fact that such good water.
See the grape arbor. Oh, it's there.
They have a bunny named Dora.
Oh, cool. Is that what that's in that little cage back there?
That's what I think lives there. I don't think it's in there right now.
Oh, he just sort of hangs out the back, hangs around the back.
With the dogs.
Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Well, you're a new resident. This one lives in your house now. Hey, boy. How you doing? Good boy. Good boy. All right.
What do you think you want? You jump over there?
Well, they're using that back. There used to be the kitchen, exactly the way it should be. Utility, and we got a little computer workstation there. That's perfect. Man, it needs a lot more work. I didn't want to ask him how much he put into this.
Well, it needs to sound like he self-performed.
Yeah, that
Did you
saves a bundle.
designed it and did it?
What happened? Oh, okay.
You know something. I went them all.
Oh my God. They make it
Dora?
Can't wait to tell her that.
Outside hadn't changed much, but that's next.
Today we're going to house shows.
That's their next project. It's going to be awesome. This house is going to be worth a lot of money when they're finished with it. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, like there's a possibility. See the cracks still there. So that they were sagging an inch or two in some places, and then we watched that come up, and amazingly just watched all the cracks fill in. I mean, to the point you couldn't get a penny into them, so it was really good.
When that happened, because the plumber dug the hole and never filled it back in, right?
If there's any question if they have kids or not, there's the answer. They've got kids.
Yeah.
Chalk marks on your house. All right. Goodbye, house. Have a nice
Just bombarded your house.
next 100 years.
Thank you.
My wife,
Hi.
everybody says it. The Harrises.
Oh, I'm checking. That was once a pretty holly tree.
Yeah.
That's a pretty holly tree.
I hacked it down to the ground.
Well, we hacked it down before you ever got it, but...
And we usually hated it because
It hurts.
it hurts when you walk on those dead holly leaves, barefooted.
Yeah, they're supposed to stay on, but they don't. They fall off.
You say Ed Zeno is dead now? Did he died? Is that what somebody
Who?
said?
He did. I think that's true.
Yeah.
Ed
That-
Magazzino?
He was I knew him from South Eugene theater director, and I guess he went on to the Holt Center and other things.
No,
I thought it was Bob Zingo. You're thinking of Bob Zingo.
Joe Zingo.
Oh, Joe Zingo.
There.
He does.
Oh, Joe Zingo's still there. Okay. You're right. I got him confused.
Ed Ragazzino was out at Lane, wasn't he?
I don't know.
think
I
he
know
was
him
a-
from the Holt Center only.
He was the theater director. When I was pregnant with Kirsten, he was. I worked in a costume shop.
Okay.
A theater job. I've never heard of theater jobs. They were like government-funded jobs. I was instead of being a welfare mom, I was.
So you guys are going to do the park?
Yeah, I heard about that, and that they're apparently, Simon, I don't know if you've known this, but my sisters here are having a bench.
They just told me that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's great.
And we're
It's
going to
like-
put the address on.
Yeah,
Put
please
nice
do.
Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the cheese, I can't believe these girls painted it that color, and it's remained that way
Yellow and blue.
all these years.
Yellow and blue, that's right, yeah.
So we're going to see if we can get naming rights to the
Yeah, there you go.
It isn't on the list.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to see if we can get it.
The kids, all kids that come to the park just love that.
Don't you still bring your son?
Yeah, and I hope it isn't in the plans to take it away when they redo it.
The
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
they try to make everything safe, and it's really hard and it's potentially dangerous. So do you live in Eugene?
Yeah.
Okay. in the get that cold that often, but they used, we knew we had a freezing spell coming up. I don't know if they still do it. They would come and spray ice on the tennis court.
And people would ice skate.
That's what somebody was telling me about that.
And then build bonfires out here in the grass.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I forgot about
Wow, they don't do that anymore, do they? When it gets cold enough to pour water on there, you can just slide on the ice.
And
They
everybody
don't.
come from all over town to ice skate.
That's
Wow. Skateboarding first started, they were making skateboarding out of roller skates, and it's getting in there and then sliding down that little curve back there.
Yeah.
And trying to do the dip down by the
We've
building.
got
and
home
making
movies
the
of
corner.
Jerry and his big white striped surfer shirts. Jerry and Joe both with a big
The only
skateboarding
broken bone I've ever experienced in 60 years is
Right there.
So I just said, okay, listen, I know you can't, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Glad we could help. You want to come back? You know those long kid about 4 houses down in Asher? You know them? I don't. Okay. I think you there could be. Yeah.
Well, I think his parents went to school with me.
Oh really?
Because the mom, the parents of, I think the guy I used to walk to school with, and then he stayed there, and they both lived there after they got married and had kids. If it's the same people.
It's a 10-year-old now.
I don't.
I haven't seen him. Okay. It doesn't mean that he doesn't live there.
That house kind of
He was born in Oregon?
In Eugene.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yep. At first, we lived on 19th and Onyx, just right over here by the Taylor Field. And then my parents moved to Dillard Road.
Remember this?
You know where that is?
Grandma lived here.
Yeah. Grew up there.
This is where I was a little girl.
I graduated South Eugene. Actually moved here in 64, I think, and I graduated in 68.
Just
Actually, I went to Woodrow Wilson Junior High, which used to be for 1 year.
Oh, it's okay.
She called me by my last name personally.
Right about there.
Right.
That's his name. What's his title?
Last year,
I did.
I get no
I
respect.
graduated in 95.
I dropped out of South Eugene in about 75.
Yeah.
Graduated from Lane.
I couldn't get my mind around and listen to radio, talk radio thing, and someone saying, I was born in 1990, and I'm like, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
20 years ago, I think, well, that was 20 years ago. I guess we could be talking on the radio. He was born in 90.
The bedroom door for the dogs to go downstairs, and I heard a male voice say,
You know, I've always just had my own license here. I've moved down to San Francisco for a while.